Hi, YouTube fam. You know you're usually first, if you recall, because everything else takes 500 million years to set up. So that's kind of just how the cookie crumbles. Hold on one second. Okay. So I just want to fix up my hair a little bit. It's rainy, it's icky, but still, I am very interested in just having the hair done. So hopefully tomorrow it won't rain as bad. It's very, very rainy out right now. So we'll see. I shouldn't have gotten started this early. I clicked the button out of excitement. Sorry about that, y'all. So bear with me just a minute while we get everything else ready, okay? Because sadly, it takes forever to set something up. You can't just go live really quickly like you used to be able to, you know? It's like a whole thing. So this phone right here is deciding it wants to be dead, I guess. Oh, I see. Hold, please. Need to give this a better charger is what I need. It wants to pop out all the time, sadly. Okay. It's fine, whatever. I don't know what that beep is. Maybe that's my device saying it's ready. Y'all. Crazy. Craziness. Sorry if this spouts nonsense over here. I'm pulling the tickety talkie up and it's going to spout nonsense. So, just is what it is. So, bear with me. Okay. Almost there. I tell you, this iPad, or it's not an iPad, this tablet is the slowest thing I've ever owned in life. So I'm kind of frustrated by that because it makes it to where by the time it pulls up whatever it was you asked for, it's already zoning back out, if that makes sense. So, okay, hi Sunny. So we're probably gonna just give right up on that. It's almost useless. It's very frustrating. Oh, there's somebody there. Hi, Sunny. Now listen, you can't, y'all. He's on the thing. You can't be up here with this. Goodness, baby, it's dangerous. No, dangerous. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this with this fool? I love him, but how? Okay. Sweetie, you need to get down. Oh, buddy, you need to get down, baby. You certainly do. I'm sorry, whoever's on here watching this. It's obviously not very entertaining. Okay. Sweetie, it's hot. You can't. I'm burning up just sitting here. Nope. He's very displeased that I just did that. I just put him down on the floor. So, okay, shocker. The app is not responding. What a huge surprise. Y'all, you're going to see me rage out over here. YouTube, you're going to see it. No one else is going to see it because they're not live yet. Grr. Okay. Bless my soul. Bless it is all that I know. Bless it. Need some blessing. So, oh, great. Excellent. Why not? Excellent. If y'all could see the view, it's literally got my neck and it's only showing my neck. So clearly this is not going to work. Maybe I'll be sideways for them. Clearly not going to work. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so naggy. I'm such a nag right now. It's just you want to come in, you want to do a quick live, you want to enjoy life. Nah. Nah. Okay. So let's get Instagram going. Because why not? Let's sprinkle these videos out. Okay, it crashed on us, so it wasn't doing much anyway. Who is there? Carmen, is that you? I'm crashing out. I am crashing out. Hey, Carmen. Did you really? That's amazing. And that's something just set up by YouTube, not me, so that's cool. Hi, everybody in Facebook land. So I am going to use my Tymo on my hair. It was very scary when my cat tried to get on here. Now he's just chilling. Carmen, you can see him back there. See, that's the cool thing. Wow, that was uncalled for. That's the cool thing. I'm going to delete all these videos, Carmen. All of them, every last one. That's the cool thing about having all these different cameras is that, well, it catches every angle. Not so cool. But you can see Sunny in some of the angles that you can't see him in the others. Bless my soul. Okay. Sprinkling this out to the group because I no longer let you do lives from there because the book of F, the book of face, why did I say that? The book of the face doesn't let you do basically anything that's helpful anymore. So, you know, so that's that. Okay. All right. This is what we got. This is what we're getting because I'm over it. I'm over it. All good. Okay. So, how are you doing tonight? Are you doing your skincare? I'm not going to be able to read it over there. I'm going to try. But you know how that goes. Okay. So let's do this. So here's what I want to do real quick. I want to take under here, okay? A lot of wave. I want to take this flat part up top that gets flattened by my ponytail even worse and kind of make it look better and more cohesive, okay? Let me grab all of the new Kitsch stuff, the heat protectant and the, I just had this yesterday. Girl, what did I do with it? I just had the sea salt spray. This is a failure, girl. Skincare night routine. Cool. Legit, y'all. I have this one room. It's got to be in here. No, I brought it to the bathroom. See? Okay, give me just a minute. Okay. Hey, Sunny, I'm back. So, Carmen, I feel like I have already have some of this in. I know that keep protectant and then scrunch with the sea salt spray after. Now, I am going to cut us off a few minutes early to try to film a cool TikTok video where it's like, oh, look at my hair. Oh, I forgot to do that part. This is so hard of a job. Okay. Forgot to do the part, Carmen, where you go to the camera and be like, oh, look at this. Ew, you know? And then you say, woo, and the hair's done. But I forgot to film that first part. So I'm going to do it real quick. Let's just do it here with this Instagram that nobody's watching. You know, bless, because I can't send out texts. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. So you're with me again behind the scenes for the content creation part. So. So basically, I'm going to have this blocking the camera long enough to when I pull it back, my hair's going to be all done. That's the transition I decided to film just now. Hopefully it kind of goes. I don't have enough time to worry about it, so there we go. All right. I don't know what life is. I'm just a girl who worked full time, is exhausted. Thanks. Can't get anything done, can't figure anything out. And that's the thing, is I'm just always trying to create content on the fly rather than being able to have the proper time to do it and to, I don't know, to actually be able to successfully give it 1,000,000%, right? I can only give it as much as I literally can give it. So it's like 90% of my problem, and it always has been, which was okay because at the time, I know you were there, Carmen, I was really successful on lives, like really successful. People would come watch my lives because I had a small following and all that, and places to go live in addition to just my page. But, I don't anymore. So, or very few anyway. Okay, I think I'm going to tackle this side first and just kind of put this top section away. So it's just really hard because lives are pretty easy. You don't have to think anything through hardly at all. They're just easy. I mean, thankfully. There's no planning. There's no, oops, I forgot to do XYZ. It's crazy. Crazy the difference. Okay. Let's put some heat protection on. This is from Kitsch. I had some people on Facebook that I ignored just now. And they went away. I'm so sorry. I'm the worst. Do you see how pretty this one wave is right here? Hold on. The air. Got it. And then I have more that are even tighter than that. And then some of them are just completely flat. It's crazy. Oh, this does smell good. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look through the pieces, right? And try not to hit every single piece. I'm only going to try to hit the things that are like really face framing, okay? And the things that did not get any kind of wave to them. Like even those could go back down. Like it's crazy how much wave I do have when you actually get down to it, but the top of my hair is not as wavy. So oh, somebody's over on Facebook and they're gone. I am such a sarcastic, moody person lately. Like that's just my whole persona now. Welcome. I'm sarcastic and moody. How are you? Okay, let's use the Tymo. Whole thing about this is it's set to 4 seconds. You can change that. That means that it's going to like beep in 4 seconds and tell me to move to the next piece, which is really cool. But yeah, I just feel like a whiny, complaining. I'm a nice girl. I'm not a mean girl, at least, but still. Could you tell if you don't know me? Ah, it's crazy. Look how gorgeous that is. Okay. And not to say that I won't come back and primp up some of these other pieces because I can't really see them right now and see what they're doing and how they're looking. But I do want to go ahead and at least hit the top sides and places that are really not so great. I think I want to hit it lengthwise like this or split it in half like this. Okay. Should probably get the bottom first. There we go. So, Carmen, did you get this waiver? I can't remember if you had gotten it or not. It's so good. Of course, I'm going to have to wait till I can get up and look at your comment. My computer's read, so it's my fault, not yours. So I left that piece out a little bit. I do tend to feel like so much more put together when my hair is done, don't you? I really do. Y'all, if you catch the replay, say hello. I do not want to miss that you taught and that you watched. It means a lot to me, so please do. Y'all notice I kind of over directed the hair and I'm not spreading the hair out straight. I'm leaving it crimped because I want it to stay in that pattern. Okay. And I'm only going to hit this end for just a minute. I don't want it too done up here in the front. A minute was an exaggeration. Look how pretty. Look how he's loafing. He made a perfect little loaf. You love the sarcasm. Thank God. You did get the waiver and you love it. Yeah. You're a petite girl. I could see that being a lot. A lot. See how these are like, they're not uniform, and that tends to bother me a little. So I'm going to get the ones on the top here too. Make sure that when you guys use your heat protectant, obviously you let it dry all the way. I'm so glad you like my sarcasm. My goodness, to me, it's just like, Janice, come on, lady. What wrong with you? Yeah, it's a little heavy because it's got all that tech engineered within it. So it's a good and a bad, right? It's like it's worth it, but not, all the time. To me, it's worth it, but that's because I'm 5'10". I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Let's handle this. All right, so I think I'm going to let that be and let it be just the natural curls into that. Okay, I really want to hit, even though this one's doing a little bit of a spiral, I want to hit that area because it's right there at the beginning where like your face is framed. Almost said your face. Did you guys see that there's a new Karate Kid and it has Jackie Chan? And one thing you may not know about me is I love Jackie Chan. Like, he is one of my favorite people. So, I mean, not like in real life, but like as an actor, absolutely one of my favorite. This one really didn't need it, but it's fine. It'll look a little more polished and it'll stand out in the front here. So that's good. Okay, looking cute. I'm leaving the rest of this. See what I mean, Carmen? Look at that. And I know you have some natural wave too, right? Y'all, the rest of you talk. I do, Leah. I do. Lee, I always want to say Leah. I know you told me it doesn't matter, but it matters to me. And one day I need you to tell me again the way you like being pronounced. Because I'm never going to remember it unless you tell me. I got a new hair girl room. I completely moved. I'll give y'all a tour. This is like the least impressive wall of the whole thing. But it's also good because it's not as distracting back there, maybe. Is the hope? I don't know. Just more plain. and good backdrop for videos, except for the huge wall of jewelry. Anyway, yep, got a new one. Oh, it looks so good. What else do we need? We need these guys. See how it just kind of straightens out a little bit around here? So I'm going to take all of this. That's the cool thing about this big size. And Carmen can tell you. Carmen's over on YouTube, by the way. She got her notification. I just need to get everybody to go over there, apparently. Except they kind of dislike people who are religious, believe in Jesus. I believe in Jesus and I'm going to sing about it. I don't care. Anyway, be you, y'all. Say what you believe. But they're kind of against us, y'all, over there, but so are they here. I mean, they are everywhere. Let's be honest. But it's okay, because we ain't shutting up. We ain't shutting up. If there's something you believe in, no ma'am. Okay. Now, I didn't do a great job on those. I'm going to go one more again. One more again. And I'm reading comments over here. The sound. Do you have legs not very curly? Needs a lot of encouragement. You know what? The thing is, too, that's what I'm really hoping, because they said even people with straight hair might get some more beachiness and waves from the sea salt spray. And it has rosemary and biotin, so it's good for your hair. Leah. It's like Princess Leia, but Leah. Right? Yeah, see how this part just doesn't need done like at all. Why would I sit here? This is what happens with my hair. And I just need to go back and, like, you know, talk some pieces into cooperating is what I need. So, yeah, so Leah, I moved from the basement downstairs to my upstairs room that's right next to my master, which means I can get ready, put on my jewelry. My perfume station is right here. You can't see it in your camera or Carmen's, but you'll see it later. I'll show you everything. My makeup vanity is here. You can't see it, Leah, but Carmen can. It's all different angles with the different, but I'm going to give y'all a tour very soon. If you want one, say tour down below to let me know that there's interest. Because, like, to me, it's really cool, but I mean, of course it is. It's mine, right? So that's, you know, to be expected. So I moved it because what happened was I had a beauty room upstairs and a very small room, not this one, but my smallest bedroom. Leah. Oh, did your parents do that on purpose? Are they? I think I want to hit all of this. I don't feel like that's very good. Waves. This is the heat protectant. It has frizz control, shine, and flexible hold, and of course heat protectant. And it has like a different technology than most heat protectants, so that's something as well to keep an eye out for. I can't remember it all. It's really awesome. I saved it to my phone, but it's like some kind of cool new technology that they have built in. I just use the sea salt spray. Ooh, thank you, girl. Please do. And I'm going to scrunch this stuff. I want to let it completely dry. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you. So everything was together instead of me I'm doing my makeup with my vanity, right? And I'm like, oh no, I wish I could just grab my hair tool real quick and do it. No, my hair room's downstairs. So and so my husband asked me, he's like, listen, you know, no offense, I'm not trying to take your hair girl room from you, because I would go nuts. He's like, you haven't used it in months. And I hadn't been down to the basement. We have a nice basement. It's a finished basement. It's really beautiful, tiled. You know, you've seen it. I mean, you haven't seen like the whole thing, but you've seen my room. It was nice. It was a nice place to be. It was actually cooler down there because it's a basement. And you know, y'all know I get hot and unhappy about it. So I'm trying to take smaller pieces so I can really, this is my side that forms less waves and holds them not as good. Still holds them, but you know what I mean. So, and I just eyeballed that. No, I thought balled it. I couldn't see it where the next crimp should go. So I just thought. But anyway, he's like, what if we put everything in the little room that you have? And I'm like, in the little room? He's like, well, you'll need to sell some furniture. And so antiques, every single piece of furniture in here is an antique with the exception of, and one of them's the table that I'm using, and my husband built it. So that counts as really cool to me anyway. But I was like, I'm absolutely not getting rid of my most prized possession, antiques. He's like, okay, well then why don't you take the guest room, which is bigger. We used to have 2 beds in here, a queen and then like they were both like wrought iron, really cute. A like day bed twin in here. And he's like, our guests don't need that much room. Like they don't come enough to devote a whole room. And I'm like, yeah, that's for real. That's for show. So anyway, I'd like them to come more, but you know how it is. It's life. And they'd like to come more too. But anyway, they get the little room now. That the teal makeup vanity used to be in. That's theirs. I can fit almost every single thing, really more. I just sold a couple of pieces that I wasn't really using much anyway. The little desk now, I had a beautiful round semicircle desk. Y'all may remember. Some of you, I think both of you might remember. But I had that and I loved it. And, you know, I just, I sold it and I made good money on it, you know, because it's unique. And that was a huge blessing because then I could buy the wall control panels back behind me those are metal pegboard, and they just last forever instead of tearing up after a few years like most pegboard, and they're just nice and pretty. I bought that because instead of taking it down from the guest room, and my husband uses it now in the guest room for all his hats. So anyway, it all worked out, and I'm very happy with how it worked out. So make sure you guys, again, if you're spraying heat protectant, you want to spray it really liberally, and you want to make sure it dries completely. I'm probably not spraying it as liberally as I technically should, but I don't want to keep you here all night. So, and I'm going to do the last section for a TikTok video, but I'm enjoying getting to talk like old times, you know, and getting to go over stuff like my hair room and all that stuff. So, but yeah, like the jewelry back there is Rhonda Madrid jewelry, which is a little sad because, you know, she's no longer in business, but she works full time. I understand, you know, it's hard. So anyway, I love her jewelry, so I still wear it all the time, even if I can't SELL it. Carmen, right now I'm using this screen as my mirror. So I'm sorry about that. But I can't really use the YouTube screen as a mirror very well. I wish I had a more perfect setup for y'all, but I am trying so hard to have the best one I possibly can. You know what? I'm going to finish Carmen with that transition that I filmed for TikTok. I'm just going to finish the hair completely, right? And go from there, because then it'll be like the last second, like, boom, it's all done. I don't want to do a few pieces. I like to show how it works. So that was my goal, was to show a few pieces of how it worked for the TikTok people, but you know, meh. You remember the desk? It was gorgeous, but it's going to a good home. It had served me well, and I needed a really small desk at the time, you know? So it worked out. Okay. One more piece down here, and then we'll move on to the here on the top. I'm trying to get these in smaller sections so they'll last longer. Thank you, love. How much I love you. I got up to see what you said because I thought maybe you said something. I can't quite tell. But yeah, that desk was so fun. It had a leather top. Somebody had painted over it though, the leather, which is not ever really a good idea, but that's fine, you know, live their lives. So it would peel a little bit here and there, but I made that completely clear in the ad or whatever you want to call it when I was SELLing it. I have too much hair for this. Like, it's so poofy, but it's okay. It's okay. Like, it's just so yeah, I need 2 more sections for sure. I do. I need at least 2 more sections. So I did, you guys, I did that shampoo that colors your hair, and I got light brown, but on me it pulls copper because I have a lot of copper tones, and you can actually see my hair growth now. Do y'all see? I just did that shampoo like 2 weeks ago. So much hair growth. You can see the line of demarcation almost. It's not a perfect line where it's like more vibrant and coppery, and then it goes to mousy. I'm the mousy color. Fine with that. It used to be a lot more coppery and like just looks really pretty in the sunlight, but oh no. This is the hard thing about short hair is like sectioning it. I do consider myself short-haired. I do. Nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing, ladies. I know it's not super short, but for me it is, obviously. And I just don't think I'll ever go back to super long. I just don't have a desire. And that's when I let it go, was when the desire to have it long was gone. And it's so cool because about 2 weeks before Head Candy let go of all their affiliates because they, you know, just hard times, I guess. And that's just speculation. I cut my hair completely off. Oh, did this auto shut off because it's been on for an hour? Yep. Well, that's kind of cool. It still worked, like turned on, because it was at 300 degrees still. I've got it at 370 if I did not say that. Anyway, I had been talking, Carmen can tell you, I've been talking to her and a couple other people, private groups, about the fact that I'm so tired of this hair and I wanted it gone. And that I wanted to donate it, but I was really scared to cut it because what if I miss it? What if I regret it? Most people, when they cut their hair, they regret it, right? Go ahead and admit the truth. They do. Me, I did feel a little bit bald at first, but after I got used to that feeling, girl, there was no going back. You couldn't have made me. Like, it was wonderful. And the reason I mentioned HK and all that is that people would have said that I did it because of them. No. Nope. I did it like 2.5 weeks before I even knew that they were not going to keep us. So, you know, just not what I did. Plus, I'm on their page. I'm one of the last videos. Me and Sweet Joyce are one of the last videos on their page. And my hair had been like 2.5 weeks, something like that. But anyway, people form whatever narrative they like. That's what usually sticks. So somebody did actually ask me that. They're like, oh, so you got your hair after Head Candy? No. No, honey. I would never do such a thing. What I decided to do is mine of my own accord. Let's do this in 2 sections and be done with it. I think I'm trying to like over direct the hair a little bit. I'm live. I hear the footsteps. They stopped, but that doesn't mean they're not there. I wonder if is Sunny still here? You're totally on camera, 100%. Whether you want to be or not, I'm just making sure. He is. I had to get him to get off the desk so I could, because the heat tool. What you got?
I put it in the cord on here.
Thank you, you guys. My crock pot. My husband fixed my crock pot. Can you comment for me?
Yes.
Over on the computer.
Okay.
What's the last comment?
There's a lot.
What's the last one, Austin? Not all of them.
I should send you a pic. My hair has gotten long. Well, long for me.
Well, yeah. And your hair's pretty long, I think. So thank you, Austin. Thank you, Vanna. Yeah, Joyce, I know. She passed away, so we were talking about. That she's still on the Head Kitty page, though, one of the last few videos, which was really cool. Sweet. So thank you for reading that comment. Yeah, he fixed my crock pot. My crock pot cord. I don't know what happened to it. I guess it got smashed to bits.
Melted.
Melted? Oh my goodness. What'd you do, Austin?
I didn't say it was me.
Well, it wasn't me.
It was me.
I know. I know, because it wasn't me. Thanks for admitting it. So he fixed the cord. He just replaced the entire cord on my best crock pot. So happy. Thank you, babe. He's gone. But I still say thank you. I don't think that's how I wanted my part to look, but that's fine. What colors do you have in your hair right now, Carmen? Carmen does a lot of beautiful fashion colors, and oftentimes she'll do them to support or like in remembrance of. Yeah, he knows how to fix everything. There's literally, if I find something he doesn't know how to fix one day, I'll let you know. He can fix lawnmowers. He can fix cars to an extent. You know, he's really talented. He can fix anything electrical. He can, it's kind of crazy actually, how much he knows how to do. And like, I just sit here and know how to do B stuff and some accounting. I'm going to try to over direct straight up in the air, if y'all can tell. So I'm hoping that will give me a little bit more lift. And now I'm going to go downward, and this is going to make it a little irregular of a wave, but that's okay. I'd rather have the lift than it be like a very traditional wave, I think. Okay. I didn't want that end too curled. Now I understand what people meant by that. When I had long hair, I had to curl everything all the way to the ends, almost. Because if I didn't, it was going to be not stay at all. Not even a little bit. And so anyway, now I'm like, yeah, let's comb that out. Which, by the way, y'all, I hate to break it, but I am not going to brush these curls out probably. I might, because I'm doing a TikTok video and I don't just need those people to think I'm absolutely insane. But normally I would just go to sleep on this kind of hair. Look at this. I feel like $1,000,000. Now, I know that took a long time, but mostly because I'm talking like a crazy person, right? Because love how this crock pot is just like about to kill me and trip me. He's darker than I used to be. Yes, understood. A blonde streak. Oh, I don't know what a blonde streak in the front. Roots are still purple, fading into blonde. How pretty. Yeah. Okay. You said you think it looks nice. Were you talking about the room or the hair or I don't know. This is so cute. I feel so cute right now. All right, so I'm going to let this completely cool on this side, but this side's obviously cool. What are you doing? What are you doing, ma'am? Oh, well, she wants to go that way. I guess we'll let her go that way. Let's use salt spray. Whatever, ma'am. And I'm just going to I think I'm going to try my hands first. Whoa. Whoa, downwind. This stuff just happens to me, y'all. Like, I'm really not trying to be dramatic. I just am. I'm dramatic and sarcastic. And I'm too sarcastic at work, y'all. I told my boss today, I'm like, I'm so sorry that I'm so sarcastic. And she's like, it's fine. I'm like, yeah, but, it's not great. And she just laughs because she loves me. Nonetheless, thank God. But if something just is not right to me, I just say it. And I never learned the art of keeping that to myself. So, yeah. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm a mermaid. Don't you think, Leah? Yes. I'm a mermaid. That's all there is to it. Let's see if I can make you. Yeah, let's do that. Looks like there's a gal. Oh! Tomorrow I may have to pin it, or nah, that would ruin it. I might let's use my giant lift LP. Lift LP. Wow, why do I do that with words? Elf lippy. I'm smart enough to know exactly what I'm saying and switch it around backwards before saying it. Why? But okay. I've learned to do a little because it's a huge applicator. Okay, I love this. I am stinking in love with this. Do I even need to brush it out? Do I look crazy? Will I look crazy to the TikTokers? Maybe I'll just put a disclaimer that it's not brushed out yet. I also want to, let me turn off my fan. Try not to get my dress all stuck to me again. It looks cute, right? Leave it. Okay. Thank you. I need y'all's help and opinions. Thank you, Leah. Okay. Now I've turned off the air. I want to mist over this a little bit with the heat protect or with the sea salt spray. I think it'll do fine. It's a pretty fine and spread out mist. Oh, it smells so good. I can't believe Sunny is actually being this close to me while I'm spraying. You've just gotten used to my ways, haven't you, buddy? My little cat. Y'all, I am going to go to the allergist because I'm very allergic to my cat. And they're like, oh, we'll just keep him in a different room from you most of the time. Here, on my face head. He sleeps on my face, not on it, but right next to it. So that ain't happening, and nothing will ever take that cat away from me. Nothing and no one. So I'm going to go to the allergist, probably start getting shots or something. I've heard they have these little droplet things you can put on your tongue too. So we'll see. Maybe that'll happen. What do you guys think? I hope it holds better because of all the, the sea salt. I love this. It just leveled me up about 100 times. So that's cool. All right. Well, that's it, y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I'm going to go finish filming the TikTok and probably shouldn't have said that name on the interwebs. They don't like when you say other places' names. Anyway, so I'm going to go film the rest of that, and I think it's going to turn out like a really cute transition video. Leah, I'll post it here too, sweetie, and you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm really digging this. Like really digging this. And it just took, like I said, my about this. So I'm excited. Okay. I love you guys. I am going to end right here. And thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. Seriously. Go back and watch this if I leave it up because it was a hot mess express at the beginning. Super hot mess express at the beginning of this. So go ahead and watch it before I delete it. Hot mess express. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. All right. Bye, Carmen. I hope you have a good night. I'm so glad you got the notification. Sunny says bye. He rolled and stretched. Love you guys. Bye.